What's going on, y'all, man? It is Dr. Corey J with something to say, man. It's a Sunday afternoon, evening. Figure I'd jump on for a minute, man. Just a couple of thoughts, man. Sitting here getting ready for the week. Spring break is over. Back to school, back to work tomorrow. But countdown is on. You know, spring break gets here very slow and it goes very fast. I was sick for part of mine, so but we thankful. We thankful for it all. Thankful to have a job to go back to starting tomorrow. So I'm sitting here working, man, doing some poke stuff, um, watching some UFL, man. You know, football fix. It's actually a good little game on, man. Actually a good little game on, man. But I was listening to like a little clip. I heard dude Pastor Mike PMJ, and you know I'm a sports guy, right? I've been doing sports all my life. You know, either playing or coaching, and now at Poke Hoops, I've jumped into the media space. And you know, in sports, you know, you have games, right? And just like this game here, somebody's gonna win, somebody's gonna lose. This is a very entertaining game. So St. Louis came back and they about to beat Birmingham 34-30. Birmingham was winning pretty much the whole game, like to the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter was very, very entertaining. But somebody's gonna lose, right? So Birmingham in this case gonna lose the game. And you know, in life, we sometimes we categorize ourselves by wins and losses. But what I have learned to do, man, is I don't I don't take losses no more. I don't lose, man. I either win or I learn. So for me, it's either a win or it's a lesson. I don't look at anything as a loss. And so any situation that I come in contact with, anything professional, personal, you know, educational, whatever the case may be, if it works how it's supposed to, then I won. And if it doesn't work how I wanted it to or how I thought it was supposed to, then I don't see it as a loss. I'm looking at, okay, what didn't happen that I wanted to happen that could have happened to make it a win. So I'm looking for things to improve on the next time because, you know, the way life works, it's just like anything. It's gonna circle back around, right? So the next time this situation comes, I don't want to make the same mistake that I made this time for it not to be a win. So how can I pull a win from it? And most times you pull a win by your mindset. It's your mindset, you know. Every time that I'm trying to improve on something, be it personal, professional, business, you know, whatever the case may be, I'm looking at, especially if it's something I'm doing, you know, I'm repeating or I'm doing again, what did I do that didn't work this time? For example, if I'm trying to get some funding from, you know, for a tournament that I'm going to run, that I'm running, you know, like we run our alumni tournament down at with Poke Hoops. And if I'm trying to get some funding from, you know, somebody to sponsor, I'm looking for a title sponsor, I'm looking for vendors or whatever. And if people decided that they did not want to, you know, be a title sponsor, then I always ask, you know, what is it that, you know, I could have did? What would have made you want to be a part of it? And there's nothing wrong with asking a question. When you ask somebody a question, they got two options. They either can answer it or not answer it. And so if you don't answer it, I'm in the same boat that I was in, you know, before. But if you do answer it, then that's going to give me some insight to better help my pitch, you know, to better help my presentation for the next person that I go, because you're not going to be the only person that I ask, you know. If I ask you and you don't see the value in it, or you know, it's just not something that you know, you're interested in, something that your company is not really, that's not kind of your thing, that's fine. But that's not going to stop me from looking out and seeking out, partners and that type of thing. So I ask questions. I have no problem asking questions. And the thing about it is, most times, people will answer you. They'll be forthcoming with you if you come at them in the right way. Like if you come at them with an attitude, why you ain't give me nothing? If you come at them with all this energy and this bad energy and attitude, then they're not gonna really be as apt to kind of answer you first of all, and definitely not give you information that can help you. But if you come at them humble, if you come at them, respectfully, like I appreciate, you taking the time to read over what I sent you. I appreciate you taking the time to take my call or read my email or respond. But it's just for me as I move forward because we see value in what we're doing for the community, and we want to improve on this. Can you help me out with what was it that didn't resonate for you, so that I can make sure that I present it in a better way moving forward to other future partners. Because what you want people to know is, okay, just because you said no, don't mean everybody gonna say no. Just because you didn't see value in it doesn't mean it's not valuable. And just because you didn't see, the vision does not mean there's not a vision that's worthy to be seen. Okay? So in that case, a lot of times I'm letting you know that, okay, you missed out. It's going to still happen. And for you all that have been following the alumni tournament, man, we went from, once again, and it's just all God, from starting something from scratch. We just started something, man. We did it one day at Polk State. Let's just try. I was still affiliated with Polk State, still had good credit out there, still do right now to this day. And, man, that thing was exceeded our expectations by noon. By noon. So now we've expanded it to a whole weekend. And it continues to get better and better each year. We're looking for it to be even better this year. So y'all in year one that couldn't see the vision, guess what? At least two of them people came back around. And one of them, partnered with us this past year. So what I'm saying is, I'm just using that as an example. There are no losses as it relates to me. Every interaction I have with someone, every email I send, every conversation I have, every letter I write, if it's a yes, I'm learning from the yes. What did I do to get the yes? But more importantly, if it's not a yes, what did I do? What lesson was it to be learned? Not that I lost, not that I'm mad, not that I'm pissed off and I just throw it away. No, what did I get out of that? Why didn't it happen? And fine tune it. Learn. That's life, y'all. That's life. You continually step up to the plate. You continually present yourself. And sometimes it's going to work. Sometimes it ain't. But just like in that game, there was somebody had won, somebody had lost. Okay? For me, I'm either going to win or I'm going to learn. I'm done losing. I stopped losing a long time ago. A few years ago. Y'all kind of know. You know the story. I ain't going to keep beating you down with it. But I stopped losing a long time ago. Once I gave it to him and he rewired me and he restructured me and he realigned me, I don't lose no more. That's why I be chilling. I be chilling, like chilling. Because it's all about wins and lessons. Wins and lessons, man. So I just wanted to get on here for a minute, man, as I was listening to the little clip and also as I was doing that, man. But this Dr. Cora J with something to say, man. It's Sunday evening, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. I think I'm going to check out some basketball now, the Magic and the Celtics. Getting ready for the work week, man. God bless you, man. Y'all pray for me. I'm praying for y'all. Till next time, it's Dr. Cora J. Peace.